Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken is here, back to another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we had a pretty crazy day. We made it up to rank 25, and we're going to go over the usual of what we did to get here. So I did end up running that base from yesterday that I said looked pretty good, and it ended up being pretty sweet. So now we are in a decent position because we're going to get shock launchers a little bit earlier than usual, and hopefully be able to make that final push into well, not final push, we still got 2 weeks left to go, but make that next push, I guess, into legendaries as we move towards 70R. So guys, if you haven't already, appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel and you want to see more. Don't forget to use that code CHICKEN in the shop and become a member of the channel if you want to be entered into monthly giveaways. So let's start off with the base. So this is the exact base that I showed you yesterday, but I went back and I got the Flotsam cannon. So heavy choppers are obviously very good, but I'm going to give you the heads up now. There's a couple things that we want to make sure that we have to make them good. Also, I've been using Zukas today, unboosted, just by being a doofus. So yeah, let's talk about some of those things. First, we'll go up to where we're at right now, what we're going to do next, and that kind of stuff. Critters are tempting, for sure. So once you get to heavy choppers, what do you actually need to use them? So I have 200 troop damage, as you can see on the new stat screen here, which is really cool. You don't need 200. 150 is lots. There's a troop damage right before heavy chopper, so I would recommend doing it the way I did. So skip this troop damage at first, then I came back and get it, and that's what got us to 25 today, was getting that extra troop damage. So yeah, what do you need with heavy choppers, okay? So heavy choppers also definitely need some gunboat energy. Wherever the node is, you can pick it up. Just grab one because they are immensely helpful if you're going to try to do heavy chopper rush. I went with this one because this GBE was 20 keys. If we look at the other ones, they were much more expensive. This one was 34 keys. This one was 36 keys. So the 20 key node was great, and it also allowed us to pick up another prototype. I opted for the Flotsam cannon because I think I already have another damage amp out there somewhere. And the base didn't really need 2 damage amps, so I went with the Flotty just to have, I don't know, an extra building. A lot of guys are running Heavy Chopper Zuka, which is also what I'm doing, and you end up with a lot of little riflemen and Zukas, obviously, on the screen, so having a Flotty can help with that a little bit. So that's the base, that's the tech, and I think what we want to do next is we just want to get the shock launchers ASAP. So that was the big decision today, was whether we wanted to go for shock launchers first, or if we wanted to go the opposite route, get some more offensive stuff, get GBE, and get the troop damage. And I think that was better. It's hard to say. All the shock launcher guys moved up as well, so it's hard to say. So let's get into some attacks, but first, let's boost up our Zukas. Alrighty, quick stop at the Diamond Ferry. That's going to give us 1,000. Another prototype change. Not really what we want, but we're going to switch the troop boost to Zukas, and this should help us out a little bit with our attacks. It's all about the attack right now. The defense is great. And having a decent base like this, absolutely needed, and it helps. But all of these attacks, everybody's fully clearing. Shout out to Joe. You see everyone is able... This guy was actually in Legend, but he went to 25. Everyone's getting... This one was really close. Everyone was getting fairly similar times, and nobody was fizzling. So if you're still in the 5-year Fizzle Fest, just know that that's coming to an end very soon. And let's dive into some hits here. And we made it up to... We should take a quick look, before, just in case we fall off, and never get back to 25 for the rest of the season. Savor the moment for a second. We did make it up to Global 52, so that's pretty cool. Alright, let's dive into it. And let's see what we will get matched up with. We're coming into a chess time almost, so it shouldn't be too terrible of a time to play. But the attack is fairly straightforward, guys. It's fairly easy. All you need are, the stats are really going to help. The troop damage is going to be huge. Gunboat energy is going to be huge, make it a lot easier. But we're essentially going 6 heavy choppers and 2 boats of Zukas. Heavy chopper Zuka, that's right. Definitely not something we see all the time. I'm hoping the boost will help. I don't know if it will. But, yeah, we'll see. It certainly can't hurt things. Because I wasn't really having a lot of riflemen, because whenever I was using second wind with Kavan, oh my god, we got a legendary too. Whenever I was using second wind with Kavan, we would end up, mostly bringing back heavies. So here's what I like to do on this base. A little bit unconventional. Let's see if it works. So we're going to go 1 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go Azuka Duke in the middle. Azuka over here. And then we'll throw Kavan in as well. And what we want to focus on mainly, this guy's got a global #1 trophy. Oh my god, look at that. What we want to focus on mainly here is getting the shock mines out of the way, not letting the critter launcher stay up for too long, that kind of thing. So if we can hit both that Doom Cannon and the critter launcher, beautiful. Let's see here. Now, I throw one down here. I throw a boat of Zukas down this way, just because that rocket always gives me nightmares coming up over the top. Also, we got to hit the shock launchers. I'm not used to seeing a ton of them just yet, but they are at Legendary 2. This guy might even be like, he's got to be like top 5 or something. Legendary 2, that's pretty high up there. Alright, let's go like this. I don't know where Kavan is. We'll use a second wind. Don't have any Zukas on the right-hand side. That's not so good. I don't know where to put this. Let's shock here, maybe. That shock launcher is looking a little bit scary. Little bit scary. Someone take down that critter launcher. Thank you. I'm going to hit that launcher over there. And let's start to work on some of these ones, guys. Look at this, look at this. We might actually have a legitimate chance at doing this. This would be crazy. Oh, I feel like it's going to be a heartbreaker. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Just all the artillery, everything, all the stuff. Go fast, go fast, go fast, go fast, go fast. 2, 14, 13. Oh, I don't know. I feel like this guy's going to do it. He's got to have a crazy hit, right? Oh my god, it's Stonehard. 251. Ooh, yeah. Could be close. He's got Bombadoodlers. 214, I think he's going to get us. Unless something good happens here. Let's see. But at least we get a little preview into what's coming, which is kind of cool. I mean, he is going to beat us. He is going to beat us. But not by a huge... He didn't smash us, which is pretty cool. So, you know what? I'll take that loss. I'll take that one to someone that has finished as a global #1 before. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting. How many stars are we going to lose, more importantly? Man, we would have won so many stars there. Ugh. GG's, Mr. Stoneheart. Huh. So let's take a look at his hit, because that's pretty interesting. Legendary 2. Legendary 2. So he's going bomber, split drop. So that means we want to get to bombardiers next. Okay. But I mean, our attack wasn't that much slower, and he's probably got more defense than we do, I would think. This really could have gone either way, guys. That was really, really close. He's probably got max barrage and artillery, which definitely helps things out a little bit. Maybe I could have been a bit more aggressive and flared earlier, but hey, man, he's the best in the game for a reason. He's global #6 currently, so let's try one more. Let's try one more. Let's try to match somebody outside of the top 10 and see how we do. But yeah, the attack, honestly, it's super fun. I like using heavy choppers and Zukas together. It's kind of weird and wacky, but it's fast and it works. And it's kind of like a breath of fresh air once you get out of that. Like, just getting to heavy choppers and being able to heavy chopper rush those compact 5s, that was just, that was so satisfying today. After struggling against them for so long and just, rolling your eyes every time one came across the screen. It's like, oh my god, here we go again. So it ended up being, it's a pretty fun attack meta. It's a pretty fun way of doing it. So see if we can match up with somebody else. Not Stoneheart, again, hopefully. Yeah, I didn't check his trophy, but I think he's won global #1 like more than once, so pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. So you guys let me know how you're making out down below in that comment section. Whether you're doing good, whether you're doing bad. I know the wave is really bad this season, so if you're stuck in like, that 20-21 range, then I don't think you're alone. I think there's a lot of people there, so it's not there's nothing you can really do at that point. You got to just wait for heavy choppers essentially, and then go from there. Then you can focus on your attacks and beat people just purely on time. So yeah. Well, this is taking way too long, so I'm going to wrap it up there. But appreciate you guys. Thank you for checking out the video today. As always, thanks so much for watching. That is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if it's interesting, entertaining, or informative. Catch the next one, guys. Checking out Back Bear.